Is this where? Let's see. It just says waiting. Supposed to be live, right, meow? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, okay. Don't you just love beginning every single video by making sure that the stream is working? That's a valuable use of everyone's time, isn't it? Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So this is Mgsv. This came with the Xbox version, as opposed to Deja Vu, which came with the PlayStation version. I got that wrong a few recordings ago.
To investigate unusual activity at the U.S. Naval Facility in Cuba. According to our man in the CIA, they lost all contact with the base shortly after a Soviet commuter jet crashed into the... The only message received was, conditions normal, and that was it. The plane's at the bottom of the ocean now, but before it sank, something escaped the wreckage and made it to shore. The Pentagon's assessment jives with the intel from our on-site informant. Signs indicate that the base has been taken over by some unknown entity. Intelligent beings that attack people and steal their identities. That's right, boss. Body snatchers. The mission we've been given is to exterminate any and all snatchers occupying the site. Now I know what you're thinking. Legendary hero or not, these things aren't exactly your jurisdiction. But we've got a secret weapon. A man from another world. A dark, distant future. A man made into a war machine with no human body for those bastards to snatch. As payment, all we need to do is hand over the XOF badges you've gathered on your missions. Occupying the Cuban naval base and prison camp. There's no telling what'll happen to the world if you lose. The fate of the human race is in your hands, Raiden.
I've already forgotten what trials there are.
You'll first need to mark a target. That'll let you... Wait, there's something there. Did they set a trap? Look around carefully.
Yeah, what we did before, we gotta do again, because, like I said, this was a bonus mission for the Xbox copy. If you bought Metal Gear Solid V, Ground Zeroes, on the Xbox 360 or Xbox One, if you bought it on the Xbox, this came as a bonus mission. If you bought it on the PlayStation, Deja Vu came as a bonus mission.
Target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all human survivors. Wait, there's something there. Did they set a trap? Look around carefully. According to our spies from the intel team, they attacked the base the night of the crash, and by morning they had taken the place of the Marines. Are they some creature from another world? Robots built using cutting-edge bionics. We have no idea where they came from or what they want. They might look like us, but the reality is something altogether different. Those things are monsters. As they steal human victims and take their place, the Pentagon has dubbed them Snatchers.
So this is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, Raiden. In Metal Gear Solid 2, you play as Snake for the first chapter, and then Raiden for the next chapter. And Raiden is kind of whiny. He, okay, so we're not doing that. I don't know whether or not we're doing the rat thing. But Raiden is kind of whiny whenever we first meet him. Yeah, so we can do door unlocking if it doesn't lead to any prisoner deaths. Raiden is kind of whiny. His girlfriend's really annoying.
Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all human survivors.
He's kind of a pretty boy whenever Snake is a grizzled old war veteran. And so, in short, plainly, people just overall didn't like Raiden. And they did not respond well.
Someone's there. Try marking him. Is he human? He's not a Snatcher. But still, there's something not quite right about him. Interrogate him. Find out what he knows.
Python and Selkin thinks that this is...
Lie down.
Python and Selkin thinks that that's the voice of David Hayter.
Speak.
And he's uncredited. Snatcher.
What are those things? Take care of the next one. What is that? No mistake, that's a Snatcher. Eliminate it.
They have a hive mind. So, if you've seen one, you've seen them all.
It's no good. Those Snatchers just shrug off, No mistake, that's a Snatcher. Eliminate it.
So because they have a hive mind, they'll all say the same things. But war without casualties. Snatchers aren't people. remember Ender's Game? You ever read Ender's Game, the book? Or watched any of the movies, it doesn't really matter. But in Ender's Game, if you remember, Andrew, he had to kill the buggers. Why? Because the buggers invaded Earth, and they did a horrible number on it. Invaded Earth, we had to strike back at their home planet and strike a decisive blow, killing them all. And that was what we needed to do with the buggers. And even though that task absolutely tore Ender's psyche to pieces, and that's something that he never would have been able to do.
A survivor. There's no changing the fact he's still a threat. Neutralize all humans. Either knock them out, put them to sleep, or kill them.
The extermination of a species, of an intergalactic, interplanetary species. It was the only solution. It only costs 300 for a retry. In points.
I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all human survivors. You can distinguish between human and Snatcher by marking a target.
Don't move. Get down. Spit out.
According to our spies from the intel team, they attacked the base the night of the crash, and by morning they had taken the place of the Marines. Are they some creature from another world? Robots built using cutting-edge bionics. We have no idea where they came from or what they want. They might look like us, but the reality is something altogether different. Those things are monsters. As they steal human victims and take their place, the Pentagon has dubbed them Snatchers. Kojima Productions? What does that mean? Wipe out the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all survivors. A survivor. There's no changing the fact he's still a threat. Neutralize all humans. Either knock them out, put them to sleep, or kill them.
Hands up. Lie down.
That does sound like David Hayter.
Speak.
All fire teams, this is CP. Our satellite has gone out. Looks like a problem with the power supply. Whoever's closest, go check
survivors have had their minds taken over. By them. Like some kind of hypnosis. Even their bodily structures are identical to ours, meaning their weak points must be the same too. What are those things? Take care of the next one.
Are we killing rats? Nope.
Nice work. Take care of the next one.
Spit out.
That gun... It disappeared. I couldn't tell you why, but it looks like that gun's light erased the marking. You see any more of those things around there?
No reflex would have given me a shitload of points. That would have been nice.
They may think they can pass themselves off as Marines, but they can't fool you, huh? No mistake, that's a snatcher. Eliminate it. Good work, Raiden. All snatchers confirmed eliminated and survivors neutralized. The analysis can wait. We need to get you out of there. I'm sending a chopper to pick you up. Wait for it at the helipad.
Shit. Shit. Should have switched it out for the Uzi.
With the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first. Nice work. Keep it up.
Yeah.
I'm not reading anything. The target's eliminated. Yes, right then. Let's go. Get on the chopper. Erase the marking. Looks like there's more of them. You might be able to... I gotta pull out. Mission clear. You'll be paid as we agreed. Maybe we'll see you again, Raiden.
1200, huh? Lost, the crisis is over, thanks to Raiden, but they never could determine what those snatchers really were. I just hope they didn't have anything bigger planned. This whole thing was like some bad dream. That's what they said during the block scene, in case you couldn't hear the audio. Fastest marking, fastest extermination of all crows. Rank C, rank B, rank A. Light armor and hard. Okay, fastest marking, huh? To be completely honest, I needed this break. First and foremost, what is this? What is Mgsv? What is this all about? Well, like I said, it's very clear in a lot of places that it seems like, okay, crows marking. All right. There's white armor red. His armor's going to be different. So it seems like Hideo Kojima knew that in Metal Gear Solid V was going to be his last ever Metal Gear game of any type, and so as a result, he was sort of warning us of that, and not just warning us of that, but also getting us prepared for a future without Hideo Kojima. That's everybody's best guess, at the very least. And so this whole storyline, Snatchers was one of Hideo Kojima's very first games. It was released on a very strange system.
I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid.
It was neato.
Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all human survivors. You can distinguish between human and Snatcher by
marking.
He's not a Snatcher, but still, there's something not quite right about him. Interrogate him. Find out what he knows.
Remember, there was 4 crows in this part last time. So can you see the fourth? It's gotta be sitting down somewhere, taking a breather, right? I was really hoping that that loud noise could serve. So where are the 4 humans? There's a human in the car. There's a human in the tower.
So your suppressor is worn out. That gun won't be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful. CP, this is Delta 4. Identify gunfire. Get to where it's coming from. Over. This is CP. Understood. Locate threats immediately and eliminate as necessary. Out.
Okay. Weird uneven number.
No mistake, that's a snatcher.
That's fucking bullshit. Let's redo from ground zeros.
I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all human survivors. You can distinguish between human and snatcher by marking a target.
There was a third one here, right? You remember a third one?
According to our spies from the intel team, they attacked the base the
I
night of the crash,
thought there was a
and by
third
morning
one.
they had taken the place of the Marines. Are they some creature from another world? Robots built using cutting-edge bionics. We have no idea where they came from or what they want. They might look like us, but the reality is something altogether different. Those things are monsters. As they steal human Someone's there. Try marking him. Is he human or one of them? Feel him out. What are those things?
Oh, okay. You have to mark them. You have to mark them before you kill them.
I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all human survivors. You can distinguish between human and snatcher by marking a target. Someone's there. Try marking. He's not a snatcher. But still, there's something not quite right about him. is that? No mistake, that's a snatcher. What are those things? Take care of the next one. Nice work. Take care of the next one. According to our spies from the intel team, they attacked the base the night of the crash, and by morning they had taken the place of the Marines. Are they some creature from another world? Robots built using cutting-edge bionics. We have no idea where they came from or what they want. They might look like us, but the reality is something altogether different. Those things are monsters. As they steal human victims and take their place, the Pentagon has dubbed them snatchers. So your suppressor is worn out. That gun will be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful.
Where is the final crow? The crow! Sucks. He's in my motherfucking reflex mode. Okay. Hey, we're not doing rats, not on this difficulty.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
And remember, there's one human inside the Jeep. What the fuck?
I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines, and neutralize all human survivors. You can distinguish between human and Snatcher by marking a target.
All fire teams, this is CP. We may have a situation. Whoever's closest, go check.
What are those things?
We're hearing gunfire.
Take care of the next one.
This is CP. Understood. It could be an enemy attack. All units,
Damn it.
I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines, and neutralize all human survivors. You can distinguish between human and Snatcher by marking a target.
You okay?
What are those things? Take care of the next one.
This is Delta 2. Heard an explosion. Location unclear. Over. This is VP. Understood. All units, stay on guard and find any intruders. All fire teams, this is VP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
9 out of 12.
But it looks like
Okay,
that
so we're
gun's
not
light
doing,
erased the marking. You see any more of those things around there?
not doing that.
Nice work. Take care of the next one.
VP, this is Delta 2. All the way here. No sign of the enemy. Standing down. Over. This is VP. Understood. All fire teams, return to your posts. Out. All fire.
Good work, Raiden. All Snatchers confirmed eliminated and survivors neutralized. The analysis can wait. We need to get you out of there. I'm sending a chopper to pick you up. Wait for it at the helipad.
Okay. So, a little stressed out today. If you haven't noticed, I'm heavily mentally ill. Heavily. And so there's a lot of struggles that I go through every day without, like,
Reinforcements. Where do they come from? I'll have the chopper wait in the air. Take them out, Raiden.
without much,
Eliminate that one first.
help, you know.
Nice work. Keep it up.
And I do the things, you know.
He's targeting the chopper. Deal with him first. A recoilless rifle. Take him out. I'll mark the threat with the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first. Ah, the chopper! Do something! He must be going for the AA gun. Stop him! Damn, more of them. Eliminate the reinforcements.
Where?
They're bringing out the big Targets eliminated. That's my boy. Get on the chopper. Good. You erased a marking. Looks like there's more of them. You might be able to...
So I'm heavily mentally ill. Obviously, like, that holds me back in life. And obviously I've been able to do a lot even though I'm heavily mentally ill. So like joining the Navy, joining the Army, all this kind of stuff. Well, there's a couple things that I still really have a lot of trouble with, and one of them is sort of asking for help, communicating with others, a lot of things like that. So I've got major depressive disorder.
All right. Mission clear. Great work. You leaving already? I'm gonna miss having a guy like you around.
Oh, cool. So, boss, the crisis is over. Thanks for riding. That's the same one as the last time that they completed. Fastest neutralization of all enemies trial. S-rank reward. Did we miss a trial last time? Because I thought we unlocked more than one trial. But, like, communication, one of the things that's really tough is communicating with people who are helping me in some way. Now, if they're being paid to help me, then it's all over, you know. Like, I don't have trouble communicating with people. Okay, fastest neutralization. That shouldn't be tough. It's the same shit. So, like, I don't have trouble communicating with the waitress that's going and getting my food or something like that. It's hard for me to do more than one thing a day. Like, there's a lot of different things that I struggle with major depressive disorder, and not just major depressive disorder, but major depressive disorder being treated by the most powerful dose of antidepressants that human beings are capable of being prescribed. Not just adult ADHD, but the same thing with maximum dose ADHD medication. Not just generalized anxiety disorder, but hydroxyzine is being, like, it's medicated. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, and that was me being diagnosed with that coming out of the Navy, or coming out of the Army, rather.
Human survivors. You can distinguish between human and snatcher by... So... He's not a snatcher. But still, there's something not quite right. What is that? No mistake, that's a snatcher. What are those things? Take care of the next one.
That's 7 out of 12. This guy down here is 8 out of 12. There might be somebody on the other side who's 9 out of 12.
intel team. They attacked the base the night of the crash, and by morning they had taken the place of the Marines. Are they some creature from another world? Robots built using cutting-edge bionics.
So where's the last guy? Does he haunt this general area? Yeah, he does. Okay.
I'm sending a chopper to pick you up. Wait for it at the helipad. What does that mean? There's got to be a reason that's there. Reinforcements. Where do they come from? I'll have the chopper wait in the air. Take them out, Raiden.
So
I'll mark the threat with the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first. Nice work. Keep it up.
So I don't have trouble communicating with like a waitress at a fast food restaurant or something. As long as they're being paid to help me, that's like one thing. But it's weird, like if I... So it's weird. It's like money plus like someone helping me equals like I can't communicate very well with them. It's very strange. I have these weird hang-ups about money because I was born without that much of it. Either way, however I managed to not be able to communicate well, like my aunt, one of my aunts sent me to a lawyer who was able to get a person that she considered undeserving disability, and so she figured with all of my disabilities, I should be able to get disability quite easily.
All right. Mission clear. Great work. You leaving already?
And so, as a result, I went down there and everything, and I began a relationship with them over a year ago, probably closer to 2 years ago. And it took them a very long time to get all the paperwork together to push out a denial from the Social Security Administration. Erasing of all marking, completion of Fox logos. I didn't see any Fox logos to complete, did you? Okay. Still no kills. Markings, Fox logos. Okay. There's one Fox logo in the one tower. It's in the two non-destroyable towers. So the primary thing is that they wanted me to contact them after every single time that I went to the doctor for any reason. And I tried, I really tried, but that phone call was difficult for me. And like the sheer amount of times that I go to the doctor and the odd times that I get away from the doctor, like it's hard for me to make phone calls in the first place. And so after being diagnosed with all of this gobbledygook all the way back in like late 2017, like it's ridiculous that after all this time I've got no disability whatsoever, nothing to show for all of this, you know, all the therapy that I've required, all of the medicine that I've taken. Everything that's prescribed to me, everything. Like, it's ridiculous that I don't have any disability after all of this.
They attacked the base the night of the crash. Well, I'll be. Kojima Productions, LA.
It's ridiculous that after all of this, I still can't secure any of it. But it's also ridiculous that I can't even take the basic steps required to secure all of this. It's like, after 2 branches of the military, am I really too messed up and weak to just make a phone call each time that I get out of the doctor's office? Is that what I am? Is that all I can be? And if so, why? So after about 2 years of them trying to do this, I received a letter today that said that there's one button that does multiple things. It both climbs over rails and activates the spotlight. It washes, it cleans, it slices, it
Interrogate
dices,
him. Find out what he knows.
and it can be a pain in the ass. Anyways, so they're terminating their relationship with me. Now, like, at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. And it's not the end of my ability
Kojiba Productions.
to get disability, period. To get compensation for the fact that it's harder for me to be a human than it is for other humans. And there's two types of disability. There's Social Security disability. Like, that's the United States government saying, like, hey, it's harder for you to be a human than it is for other humans, so we're giving you money to try to make up those differences. You know, like, it's going to be harder for you to pay bills than it is for anybody else to pay bills. So we're going to help you pay bills, right? And then there's the Veterans Affairs, where they consider
Help?
All fire teams, this is CP. We may have a situation. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
it's more like workers' comp, right?
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security check.
Like, I've successfully, and if all they can do is
Good work, Raiden. All snatchers confirmed eliminated and survivors neutralized. The analysis can wait. We need to get you out of there. I'm sending a chopper to pick you up. Wait for it at the helipad.
if the only thing that they can manage to do is lessen the suffering, and like they can't make the injury that was either caused by or worsened
Looks like there's more.
by
You might be
my
able to
time in
erase the markings,
service,
but the memories will
then the
never
least
disappear.
that they can do
Nice work. Keep it up.
is give me money to help me pay my bills, because it's harder for me to make money than it is for non-disabled human beings to make money. It's harder for me to do things than it is for anybody else to do things. So therefore, they're trying to, help me make up that difference. And that's one of the benefits of being in the military. If they cause or worsen an illness, they're going to try their damnedest
Take care of the next one.
to at least compensate you financially, if not, trying to fix it. So like I said, it's not the absolute end of the world. It's not the end of, my pursuit of any sort of disability. And let me tell you from the start, it's already hard enough to ask for disability.
There's still more to
To
go.
tell somebody
Where could
that
the next
I'm
one be?
disabled, that it is harder for me to be a human than it is for all the other humans to be humans. That's a tough thing to admit. And then to ask for help, and then to try to receive help. Do you know how many times that I've ran into people from the internet that literally will call members of the military welfare queens. I know that that's unbelievable, but it's true. I've run into this more than once, multiple times. Oh, I can't wake them up. So where's all of the markings then? What are we on, marking 5? Shit, I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. And they put us through enough trials, right? So I'm gonna have more than one chance to go at this. Do you remember any of them? Have you hidden knowledge away from in your brain? Can you telepathically send it to me since nobody else is watching the stream? Can you send me this information with your brain? Send it back to the past? To play the shitty games that suck ass? I have no fucking clue where it is. Let me see. Shamimu markings. Wow, incredible. No, no, no. That's not what I wanted. This is erasing of all markings. Please. What the flip? That's not what I want.
Boss, we got an urgent request to investigate.
That's not what I asked for. No, not deja vu. Damn it. I suffer. You suffer. We suffer together. Come on now. Come on now. Good fucking God. Take a look here. Allen oil. Okay, I'm working. Okay, so we've got the one on the left. Do we have the one on the right? Over here somewhere. I think it's probably on this wall. Yes.
Nice work.
Okay. So do we have the one over there? I think so. Mgsv. There's an Mgsv marking. That's it.
Looks like that's nothing special. Good work, Raiden.
Okay. Mgsv is up by the, I think it's inside the thingamajig. Okay. Okay. And the last one is in the same place as it was last time. What a pain. So, like I said, it's not over. It's just depressing whenever there's a grand total rejection from the very people that are trying to help me. Now, why did I have trouble with this? If, like, the money rules aren't, like, being followed.
I'll mark the threat with the chopper's searchlight.
Well,
Eliminate that one first.
this particular lawyer wasn't going to be paid until
Keep it up.
All fire teams, this is CP. We may have a situation. One explosive. Go check it out.
A recoilless rifle. Take him out. I'll mark the threat with the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first. Ah, the chopper! Do something! He must be going for the AA gun. Stop him.
CP, this is Delta 4. No All fire teams, this is CP. We may have a situation.
really pretty cool the cheese on top. Just have the fucking barrel loaded in and stay loaded in long enough for me to shoot it.
All fire teams, this is CP. We may have a situation. One explosive. Go check it out.
reinforcements. They're bringing out the big guns. Put an end to these things now, Raiden. I'm not reading anything. Targets eliminated.
Cowabunga!
Get on the chopper. You did it. You erased all the markings. Every one of them will always be with you. Thank you for all your support.
Anytime, boss. And I did follow Hideo Kojima to his next game, Death Stranding, which is very reminiscent of my time rock marching in Army Senior Reserve Officer Training Corps, which made it quite enjoyable. It's literally a walking simulator with every single aspect of walking, and there's more aspects of it than you'd really think. Even Donkey originally, eventually admits that, you know, it can be addictive even if he doesn't admit that it's a good game. Completion time, rodents, and commander outfit. So Raiden is annoying in Metal Gear Solid 2, and then his feats mark him as the most badass character in the entire history. Nobody else has taken out 25 Metal Gear Rays, and the players who take out 25 Metal Gear Rays are also equally, if not more badass, and they've left their own mark on the series as well. So, extermination of all rodents, and completion time in S rank. So, and then he becomes a cyborg ninja who backflips and shit and destroys, like, big robots with the flick of his wrist, and stuff like that. That's what happens in Metal Gear Solid 4, and then in Metal Gear Solid Rising, he throws a building at another building. It's incredible. It's an incredible game that everybody should play. Just don't watch Angry Joe's review of it, because Angry Joe's review on YouTube gives you a tactic that trivializes most, if not all, of the entire game. So, for your own sake. Now, eventually do, because it's the only way you're going to get through Revengeance mode, but until then. So the fight is not over.
Predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all human survivors. You can distinguish He's not a Snatcher, but still, there's something not quite. What is that? No mistake, that's a Snatcher. What are those things? Take care of the next one. Interrogate him. Find out what he knows. Nice work. Take care of the next one.
And the last two are in the vehicle. There's somewhere out here. Did they abandon the vehicle?
CP, this is Delta 9. The enemy got away. Starting a search now.
Oh, they did abandon the vehicle.
CP, understood. Watch yourselves. Don't let them flank you. Out.
Look at that. Oh,
Good work, Raiden. All Snatchers confirmed eliminated and survivors neutralized. The analysis can wait. We need to get you out of there. I'm sending a chopper to pick you up. Wait for it at the helipad. Kojima Productions? What does that mean? There's got to be a reason that's there. Reinforcements. Where do they come from? I'll have the chopper wait in the air. Take them out, Raiden. I'll mark the threat with the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first. Nice work. Keep it up. He's targeting the chopper. Deal with him first.
We may have a situation. Whoever's closest, go check it out. Delta 2, what's wrong? Come in, Delta 2.
A recoilless rifle. Take him out. I'll mark the threat with the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first. God, the chopper! Do something! He must be going for the AA gun. Stop him!
All fire teams, this is CP. We may have a situation. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
Damn, more of them. Eliminate the reinforcements.
the guns.
Bringing out the big guns. Put an end to these things now, Raiden. I'm not reading anything. Targets
Hey.
eliminated. Yes, Raiden. Let's go. Get on the chopper.
But the fight for disability has not ended. And I know that, like, at the end of the day, like, the critics are wrong, you know? Disability is literally just a benefit of being in the military. And not cashing it out, it has been earned, is, not doing that is akin to putting money into a checking account and then deciding not to take it out for no reason. And in addition to this, I'm currently on my grandfather's
All right.
land.
Mission clear.
It's like
Great
I'm
leaving
only
already?
here because other human beings are paying for my existence in one way, shape, form, or another. Even with opportunity cost. Okay, stealth, no kills. A and S. Stealth, no kills. That was the only one, right? That's the only thing I got left to do on this. Yeah, stealth, no kills. So... that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to check and make sure. Okay, okay. Last one, and then we're done with this mission. Told you it was going to be an easy one. So, the fight's not over. And it's because at the end of the day, like I said, with this being a benefit of a job, it's like putting money into a checking account and not pulling that money back out. All because other people whose opinions don't matter are telling you that you would be a bad person if you did that. They're not correct. Objectively, they're not correct. Doesn't change things, right? It's like saying, like, objectively, a Big Mac has more calories than a salad. Doesn't make you change your mind and eat the salad, right? There's still an emotional thing here. You're hungry for Big Macs, not for salads, right? So it's that sort of thing.
Predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all human survivors. I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Someone's there. Try marking him. He's not a Snatcher. But still, there's something not quite right about him. What is that? No mistake, that's a Snatcher.
No kills doesn't apply to Snatchers. Even Hideo Kojima knows Snatchers aren't people. Have to take out a boaters and their
What are those things?
the survival of the human race.
According to our spies from the intel team, they attacked the base the night of the... Interrogate him. Find out what he knows.
All fire teams, this is CP. We may have a situation.
Yep.
I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all human survivors. You can distinguish between human and Snatcher by marking a target.
how to get at him.
I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all human survivors. You can distinguish between human and Snatcher by marking a target.
All fire teams.
Nice work. Take care of the next one.
Am I still in stealth? Nope. So
I sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid.
because
Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all
my
human
family
survivors. You can distinguish
is
between human
actively
and
being
Snatcher
damaged
marking a
by
target.
my
Nice work. Take care of the next one.
by my lack of,
CP, this is Delta 2. Heard an explosion.
you know, disability, then the fight's not over.
Understood. We are under attack. All units on
And the fight is continuing
CP. We lost our security.
with
There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
a lawyer specific to veterans' disability. The Veterans Disability Insiders, or whatever.
It's no good. Those Snatchers just shrug off knockouts and tranquilizers.
They're going to be continuing my fight specifically.
They attacked the base the night of the crash, and by morning they had taken the place of the Marines. Are they some creature from another world? Robots built using cutting-edge bionics. We have no idea where they came from or what they want. They might look like us, but the reality is something altogether different. Those things are monsters. As they steal human victims and take their place, the Pentagon has
Where
dubbed
are
them
the two
Snatchers.
guys in the Jeep? Where are they at? There they are.
Interrogate him. Find out what he knows.
CP, this is Delta 4. Under attack. No sign of the enemy. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert. Smoke up.
Damn it.
I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all human survivors. You can distinguish between human and Snatcher by marking a target.
There they are. Okay.
According to our spies from the intel team, they attacked the base the night...
You can't hit them to save my life.
I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the Snatchers posing as Marines and neutralize all human survivors. You can distinguish between human and Snatcher by marking a target. Good work, Raiden. All Snatchers confirmed eliminated and survivors neutralized. The analysis can wait. We need to get you out of there. I'm sending a chopper to pick you up. Wait for it at the helipad.
So my next meeting with somebody in Veterans Disability Insider is going to be on Wednesday.
With the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first. Nice work. Keep it up.
Recoilless rifle.
A recoilless rifle. Take it out. I'll mark the threat with the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first. God, the chopper! Do something! He must be going for the AA gun. Stop him!
All fire teams to the
Damn, more of them. Eliminate the reinforcements.
Anybody got the big guns?
Bringing out the big guns. Put an end to these things now, Raiden. I'm not reading anything. Target's eliminated. That's my boy. Get on the chopper.
So,
I gotta pull out.
I'm not giving up entirely. The VA specific disability people will also probably be able to make a case for Social Security disability as well. You know, my status as a citizen has not been replaced by my status as a veteran, and vice versa. So, I believe you can take both, but it all depends on that determination. But it's never something that I've really put a lot of time and effort into ever since I left active duty in 2011
Great work.
for what I consider at least semi-obvious reasons. I don't want to, you know, try to rely on Hail Marys and stuff like that. I don't like to rely on other people. So at the end of the day, this is what comes out of this mess. It's just me trying my best, and sometimes, even though I've tried my best, it doesn't quite work, and it gets me feeling a little melancholy from time to time. Oh well. But this has been cathartic, of course. Good amount of Metal Gear, it can always be very cathartic. To me, at least. Looks like now that we've done the 2 extra meetings, this one for PlayStation, this one for Xbox, then we can move on to other stuff. That's 3 out of 7. This one's fairly obvious and easy. I would say this one is too. Actually, these both are. So I might just go with this one first, and then this one second, and that one third, and then finish up with this one, which is definitely going to be the most frustrating one. In my opinion, at least. Wow. Nothing, 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 and nothing. Oh well. Thanks for listening to me rant. And I guess I will talk to you next time. Alright.